Another week, another weekly reset. Yes, this is the weekly reset for Warframe where we go over Nightwave, Teshin, all that jazz. There will be time codes in the description below if you want to skip to a certain section. Now, before we begin, I do have to tell you, TennoCon just ended the other day, and there are Gift of the Lotuses that you can do. The TennoCon Borrow Relay is still actually open for you to check out if you bought the digital ticket. And yeah, and you will see there's a Gift of the Lotus for 3 Toppled Archon shots? I mean, come on. Am I right? Oh, am I right? Don't. I wouldn't miss those if I was you. But I digress. Let's get to it. Let's begin with Nightwave, of course. So, Nightwave is interesting because of the fact that it's almost over. I don't know when exactly, but we got a basic thing telling us that there's this new Shock Nightwave coming next month. So, yeah, doing these have become a bit more important. Kill 100 enemies with Necromex. Of course, we have to look for item treasures and Mara's Bazaar. And then, of course, we have Kill 100 X-Mets, which is pretty straightforward. Destroy 3 Necromech Vault Guardians. Okay, that's also pretty straightforward. Kill 30 XMS, complete 15 missions, and kill 500 enemies in a real weekly thanks for playing style ones that you can do. So that, and then we will go into these. I like hovering over these semi slowly so you guys can actually see them. In my opinion, there's no ores worth picking up per se. I guess energy siphon is something people used to put on Trinity back in the day, I think, or some other frame. I'm not sure. My bad. And then we'll go here, which is alternate helmets and alternate weapon skins, and of course Nighting Extract, Wolf Beacon, and Orkan Catalyst, Orkan Reactor. These are fully built catalyst and reactors, by the way, so you don't have to worry about that. Oh, I should probably mention that make sure you spend your credits, Nightwave credits, before the end of Nightwave. I'll make another announcement once we know the end of Nightwave date, but I just thought I'd make sure to point that out. And then there's, of course, some decorations for your ship. Now, let's walk up to, of course, the long time no see hologram Teshin, our best buddy, best pal. Okay, he has a shotgun ribbon mod. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Since that's fine, let's see what's going on in the circuit. Okay, so we can choose Nyx, Frost, or Ash. We're going to choose Nyx personally, but you'll probably best off choosing Ash since he's arguably hardest to get out of the 3. I just thought I'd mention that. And then if we do the Steel Path variant, you would see these are the Incarnon adapters for this particular week. And of course, if we already have all of them, we just scroll and decide to pick up D2 for example. So yeah, but choose wisely because it occurs to me that there is no way to cancel your option. So if you accidentally pick the wrong choice, you're stuck with the consequences, as it were. Archon Hunt this week is, well, this is the Archon rather. This is your guaranteed reward in Archon Shard. This is the percentage. It will be a Talford version of the Archon Shard, which is a little bit rarer, a little more powerful, and you'll get the Archon Shard and have a chance at the Talford variant instead by completing the 3 sections of the Archon Hunt, which this week are Mobile Defense, Interception, and Showdown, which is basically an assassination against the Archon themselves. Descendia! I'm going to hover over the rewards while talking to you about Descendia. It's basically your climb the tower type game mode, but you're descending to the lowest part in Descendia. They actually mentioned how TennoCon how there was a little bit of trouble with the whole everyone ascending type thing that they wanted to do for the game because people kept falling off the elevators and stuff, me included. So then that's when they started having a thought, what if they descended? So Descendia became a thing. Reminds me of games like Mortal Kombat style thing, but instead of climbing the tower, you're descending to the bottom. I've seen some indie games where you descend to the bottom, but anyway, I digress. There is more, which is the Steel Path. The Steel Path version. And I know it may seem intimidating, and I forgot to mention this for the normal mode, because they each have their own checkpoint things, but every 7 floors there's a checkpoint that you can do. So they don't expect you to navigate all 21 floors in one go. I mean, you definitely can, but just note there is a checkpoint, and there is public matchmaking, so there's a fair chance that you'll be met with a different crew every checkpoint, I guess. I don't know. That only happened to me once or twice. Usually my crew on public wanted to complete the whole thing as a team. Now, of course, since we're in the Sanctum, we shall visit Bird 3 and see what Bird 3 has to offer. Now, Bird 3's Archon Shard selection for the week is random between the 3 initial Archon Shards. Amber, Azure, and Crimson. You can obtain this by spending 30,000 standing as well as being max rank. That's how you obtain this particular item. But wait, there's more. If you want to talk to Necroloid, he'll give you access to this deep Archimedea, which, if you increase the challenge, you'll get more risk but more rewards. Individual parameters are right here that you can, if you so wish, you can equip one of these 3 Warframes, and then, one of these weapons, one of these weapons, one of these weapons. Now, these are individual parameters, so these 4 will be different for everyone, but, Deep Archimedea might not tickle your fancy. And if that's the case, we can come on over to the universe where it's 1999 all day, every day. Talk to Kaya, and Kaya will introduce us to the wonderful world of Temporal Archimedea, which, as you can see, has the same style of setup. Oh, I completely forgot to do the Tank Nightwave the other week. Anyway, moving on. higher risk, higher reward, all that jazz. But this time you'll have stickers. Isn't that neat? So, yeah, hopefully this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. Feel free to let me know if you guys do Archimedea stuff. Also, on the other note, let me know if you guys have picked up Mesa, Mesa Heirloom. Yeah, or if you guys are like, I didn't pick up Mesa Heirloom, not really for me. And I did not know what infirmary I have on. I have a lot of stuff on, okay? So, yeah, I'm just going to end it off here. I'll catch you guys in the future. Later.